After the Jaguars got absolutely shellacked by Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks last week, they're coming back home to Jacksonville to take on the Buffalo Bills, who are one of the top contenders in the AFC, and the Jags, who are currently sitting at 1-6, are looking to bounce back and at least have a better game versus the Buffalo Bills, and the Bills are looking to continue to go on a hot streak after coming off a win last week after losing to the Tennessee Titans the previous week. The Jags, honestly, are in for a tough game. And the Buffalo Bills are looking to take care of business in Jacksonville. So I had to pull out my playoff 2018 NFL playoffs, Jaguars versus the Buffalo Bills in the wild card game. Jags won that game 10-3. Had to pull it out, had to make it mentioned. So before I go on with this video, let me say from the beginning, I will actually not be at this video, so I apologize. There will be no game day vlog for this game, and it's not because we're playing the Buffalo Bills. I already had tickets to the Utah Jazz and Orlando Magic game that Sunday evening, so I'll be down in Orlando for that game. I've got second row seats behind the Jazz bench, so that vlog is actually going to go crazy. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Now, heading into this matchup, you guys know I always like to talk about the opponents first, and the Buffalo Bills are honestly going to come in here and win this game. I'm not trying to be Mr. Pessimistic. I'm not that guy, but the Buffalo Bills are one of the top contenders in the AFC. Josh Allen's one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. This offense is stacked. The defense is even better. The Buffalo Bills are number one in offense and in defense, averaging over 32 points per game, holding opponents under 16 points per game, both number one in the NFL, and they're also number one in defensive yards. They're only allowing a total offenses to get over 268 yards a game. It is going to be a huge game and a huge struggle game for Trevor Lawrence without James Robinson. I suspect the Buffalo Bills defensively, as I said, are just absolutely stacked on every single level. When you talk about guys like Tre'Davious White, Gregory Rousseau, Ed Oliver, Tremaine Edmonds, and I'm sure the list goes on, other guys I can't think of off the top of my head. The Buffalo Bills are a contender for a reason. They have an MVP level quarterback for a reason. One of the better receivers in football is Stephon Diggs. This team is just stacked top to bottom. I expect them to absolutely dominate us in the secondary. I expect Josh Allen to go in there and just take care of business, because the Jaguars, to put it plain and simple, are just not to the level of competition that the Buffalo Bills are. Two completely different teams. You've got a team with a Super Bowl ready roster, and you've got a team that's still in the first year of a rebuild with Trevor Lawrence and Urban Meyer as well. Now, if there's one thing I want to see from this game that I think every NFL fan wants to see from this game, it's Josh Allen getting a sack on Josh Allen. ESPN, House of Highlights, Bleacher Report, every sports page you can think of would absolutely love that. I think everyone would. Now let's get to the Jaguars side of things. Even though I didn't really discuss the Buffalo Bills in that much depth, they're just the better team, put it plain and simple. Now with the Jaguars, James Robinson has not been listed out for this game, but I suspect he's going to be out. He missed practice yet again today with that foot injury. Even though it's minor, I don't want to rush James Robinson back. So that means Carlos Hyde's going to have to be getting a huge chunk of the workload, and I think that he's capable of doing it. No, Carlos Hyde is not James Robinson, but he's definitely a serviceable guy that can go in there and hopefully get maybe 70, 80 yards of scrimmage yards. Maybe I'm asking for too much, but hopefully James Robinson's replacement in Carlos Hyde can be at least serviceable. I want to see Dan Arnold and Laviska Shenault involved in this offense a lot more. Laviska struggled ever since DJ's gone out because Laviska has been on the outside. He's not playing in the slot anymore. And Dan Arnold, when he actually catches the ball, has been getting positive yards and making good plays for this team. I want to see Dan Arnold being more involved in this offense, and I do suspect Trevor Lawrence is going to struggle in this game. He's still a rookie, even though it's at home, and Buffalo's coming down to play here in Jacksonville. Buffalo's just got an insanely great defense, probably one of the better defenses I can recall in recent history since 2017. Jacksonville and Trevor Lawrence, just this matchup just isn't for him. You know, Trevor Lawrence might surprise everybody, but I just don't see it this game. Then defensively, like I said, I want to see Josh Allen get a sack on Josh Allen, but two things I want to see from the defensive side of the ball. I want to see Tyson Campbell go out there and make some plays. Even if he doesn't, play a perfect game, which I don't suspect him to, he's had his rookie struggles, he's had his moments, but for the most part, Tyson Campbell struggled, our second round pick out of Georgia. Tyson Campbell needs to go in there and make some plays. And then the other player I want to see on the defensive end has got to be Andre Sisco. Urban Meyer last week before the Seattle game said that he's gotten a lot better and that they're actually thinking about starting to put him on the field. Our third round pick out of Syracuse, Andrew Wingard, has been playing over Andre Sisco to begin this year, but Andre Sisco has got to get in there and start getting these reps, man. Heading into next year, I want him to be our starting free safety, depending on what we do in free agency or through the draft. Cisco needs to get in there, start getting some reps. I want to see what he can do. But really, I want to see what Tyson Campbell can do. Shaquille Griffin's been a great #1 corner for the Jags this season. Tyson Campbell, if he doesn't prove to be even a solid corner this year, the Jags are really going to have to think about drafting another corner high in next year's draft or spending a lot of money again in free agency, which we've got. But I just want to see some improvement out of Tyson Campbell. That shouldn't be asking for much. But Jags fans, I really want to keep this video and this preview video short. Buffalo fans, if you guys are out here watching this video, let me know, what do you guys think heading into this game? And same thing, Jags fans, what do you guys think about heading into this game as well? Let me know some thoughts down below and drop some predictions as well for the score. I'm not going to drop a score prediction because I'm too scared to put it plain and simple. But Jags Nation, that's it for this video. I want to say thank you guys so much for the continuous support. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys like, turn on notifications, and hit the subscribe bell to stay tuned for more Jacksonville Jaguars and NBA content that I do here on YouTube, including that Utah Jazz Orlando Magic game I will be at on Sunday. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much. Brett James, aka BJ. I'm out, y'all. Peace.